Hey Libra, what's up? This is your love reading for the week, your weekly love reading from Monday until Sunday. I'm going to use my regular tarot deck, and then I'm going to pull some cards from the Angels Romance deck. The two decks are already shuffled. I already shuffled and pumped them full of Libra energy, and as I was shuffling, the card Trust popped out. So for some of you, I kind of feel for all of you this week, there's a really strong message to trust in yourself and trust in your own intuition. To me, the card Trust is not about trusting other people. I'm never going to tell you to trust other people. I'm always going to tell you to trust in your own intuition. Okay, so definitely trust in your own intuition where it's leading you. Okay, so this is for anybody with Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Libra. If Libra is just prominent in your chart, you could be in love with a Libra. You could have somebody special in your life that has a lot of Libra in their chart. Or if you're just intuitively guided here, there's probably going to be a message for you. Basically, if you're watching this reading, there's probably going to be a message for you. If you don't know what your astrological chart is, there is a link that I put in my description box. You can find that out. There's also information about the decks that I'm using and how to order them in my description box now. And ways that you can contact me if you want a personal reading, okay? I do a lot of work with twin flames. I do a lot of work with past life regression, past life situations. I've done a lot of work with lovers, people in, difficult marriages, things like that. I mean, I've been an intuitive reader, healer for my whole life. I was born this way, but I've been actively helping people for 20 plus years. It's just that I've never done it like this on camera before, and I've never had a YouTube channel. I've never even really had much of a website, just because I always go by my intuition, and I have just never been intuitively guided to help people this way before. So if you do want to work with me one-on-one, definitely let me know, because I would love to work with you guys. If you want to leave me a comment, you can scroll all the way down to the bottom. You don't have to go in the description box. I know YouTube is kind of tricky for some people. I'm getting some messages letting me know that people are having a hard time finding the comment box, which it gave me a problem for a while also when I first started to really watch YouTube videos. So it's down at the very bottom. You'll find the comment section, and you can leave me a comment if you want. I love your guys' comments. I love feedback, and I love hearing if this resonated with you and how it resonated with you. So your overall energy from the regular tarot deck is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And that's followed by Justice. So some of you may feel tied to a person, tied to a situation. You may feel like somebody is sort of stealing your independence. You may feel like you're in an unfair romantic situation, or maybe just an unfair situation with a family member or somebody that you share some type of an emotional bond with. Or this is just something that you're dealing with this week, and it's from your past, maybe a past relationship where you felt someone was controlling with you, controlled your money, just sort of held you down. You're going to be facing that this week, and that may have given you some trust issues, Libra, okay? Your overall energy for the romance angels, though, is attraction, so it looks like you're going to feel really good this week, and you're going to be in the moment. You're going to be in your body, which is great. And the more that you're in the moment, the more that you're in your body, the more you're going to exude like attractive pheromones. You're gonna be turned on, you're gonna be lit up, and that's going to send out positive vibrations that others will pick up, and it will energetically, it will like boomerang back to you these same types of happy, sort of in alignment frequencies. So you have some really interesting cards in your reading, because you have the Victory card, the Six of Wands, and you have Major Arcana, the Judgment, with, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and another Major Arcana, the Hierophant. So you are going to feel victorious in your love life this week. For those of you who feel like you're dealing with an unfair situation, or you have been dealing with an unfair situation, I feel like that is going to be righted this week. You're going to have justice in a situation this week, and it's going to make you feel very victorious. There's not going to be a lot of communication, though. It seems like, you know, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, there may not be a lot of forward movement. But yet, you're still coming in with the Hierophant. So, somebody wants to form a really strong bond with you. Somebody wants to marry you. Maybe you are married. Maybe you want to marry somebody else. But this is about wanting to form a traditional bond with you. You have Keep an Open Mind, with codependency and heart-to-heart conversation in reverse. So since you have heart-to-heart conversation in reverse and Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like there's going to be somebody in your life that you have an emotional connection with this week that you are having a bit of a block with. There's not going to be communication with someone that you love, whether that is a romantic partner or a family member. There is somebody in your world, somebody in your world that has some codependent tendencies. You may have developed some codependent tendencies in a past relationship that was a bit abusive, maybe a lot abusive, maybe your childhood. Maybe you, somebody took a lot of control over you, and that caused you to develop some codependent tendencies that it looks like you may be trying to work through this week. Or maybe you're not trying to work through it. Maybe you are not wanting to work through it. You're refusing to work through it. It's like God is sounding the horn of judgment on this situation and letting you know that you're going to be victorious in this new relationship if you will face your past and if you will face your trust issues. You also have to keep an open mind, because I feel like a lot of you are programmed a certain way to believe that in a loving relationship you're going to be treated unjustly because you were treated that way in the past. But I feel like the angels are letting you know to keep an open mind, because there's somebody that is either coming in, or there's somebody around you, or somebody that you're already dealing with who, this person is a good person. I feel like this person is relatively victoriously trustworthy. I feel like you can have victory with this person. The angels are letting you know, like giving you the call, giving you guidance. You're being led to this specific person, I feel, that does want to have a strong bond with you. They are a good person, they are trustworthy, But you have to keep an open mind, because I do feel like you're like pre-programmed. You're pre-programmed to feel like people are going to treat you a certain way in loving bonds. And this may not just be romantic bonds. This could be any sort of relationship that is deep, emotional, with some sort of heart-to-heart connection. So that's what I got for you. It looks like if you just keep an open mind and you face yourself, you look at whatever these things are, and open up a little bit, Libra, open up a little bit and allow yourself to openly converse in a trustful way with somebody. I mean, you're gonna get the guidance. You're gonna get the guidance on who it's okay for you to open up to. So when you get that guidance come in, don't be closed off. That is the guidance. Don't close yourself off from communication with whoever this Hierophant is representing. Be open with this person. Hey, this happened to me in the past. It made me feel like this. This person took my independence away from me. I felt like it was really unfair, and it kind of fucked me up. And so now I have trust issues, and I'm a bit codependent. Sometimes if we just accept who we really are, just like that, it can change. It's like we give ourselves permission to begin to transform into something new when we just admit that we are that way, that we are having that experience. No experience is intrinsically bad. We just have them to learn different parts of ourselves from different perspectives, to see ourselves through different perspectives. So I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I'll talk to you soon.